This morning I'm styling this beautiful River Island shirt. Look at that. Oh my God. That was $14.99. Well, it wasn't actually $14.99 because there was 30% off. And it's a size 16. So I'll stand back in a minute and show you this. I also made this necklace and earrings last year. So I thought it looked quite pretty to go with the outfit today. And then I just want to say, first of all, thanks everybody for supporting Serena yesterday. But I'd like to talk about how I got myself out of feeling less than and feeling, you know, fat, ugly by starting doing these videos. So we'll talk about that in a minute. So here we are. So first of all, I've got this H&M dress on. Absolutely love this. This was on a sale rail in H&M. I don't know if it was last year or the year before. You know, it's just such a great standard dress, isn't it? Just to sort of put on. And then some just little Primark flats. And here it is. Now, I had to sort of alter the bottom. So this bit at the bottom was sort of joined up. And you had to put it over your head, but I unpicked it. Well, I cut down the middle and then I've sewn it up. So it's just, you know, so I can open it and wear it as a jacket sort of thing. But I really like that. I mean, the detail on it is just superb, isn't it? Can't see from your hair, but I really like that. And look, can you see there's these sort of little, these detail things hanging down. But I just think that that's so pretty. Absolutely love that. And I just thought with the necklace and earrings that I made, I just think it looks really quite pretty. Makeup, I didn't really do that much this morning. I've put on my Primark foundation, my NYX liquid eyeline. And then I put two lipsticks on. If you just look, this is quite a good trick, really. If you know, if you, with a plummy, I haven't got any plummy lipsticks. If I put the pink on, it's too pink, isn't it? Whereas if I go over, I've got this Primark, Tickle it's called, this light Primark lippy. And if I just put that over the top, it just softens the pink. And I think that that looks really quite nice with it. So, yeah. So, you know, feeling less than. So, about 5 years ago, you know, before I started doing these videos, I felt absolutely so depressed, so anxious. And I was drinking alcohol. And I just felt less than, pointless. I was overweight. And, you know, I just thought, my God. And when I was drinking alcohol at night, if I drank a bottle of wine, I started to have suicidal thoughts. Now, looking back and reflecting, I think it was the menopause just making me go psychotic. Because now, you know, I mean, I don't feel like that at all. But, you know, in the day after, and I was like, oh my God, you know, what are you doing? You know, you've got Ryan and Connor and Stephen, you know, why are you thinking these thoughts? And I thought, you know, one day I might go and, you know, go ahead with it. You know, I might actually, you know, do it. So I thought I've got to take drastic action. So I stopped drinking alcohol. One day I just made a decision. I thought, I cannot do this. I could never do that to Ryan and Connor. So I decided that I had to stop drinking alcohol. And then once I started drinking alcohol, you know, I started thinking, right, you know, and also one other thing that I've realised, bread made me depressed. I mean, it might not make you depressed, but it did give me depression, bread or wheat. And once I stopped eating wheat, that helped me as well. And you know, but I took serious action. And you know, I was in this sort of like, you know, oh woe is me, and I just felt so lost. And I thought, you know, really, Samantha, you've got to bloody well pull yourself together and sort your shit out. And I always wanted to do these sort of, you know, videos. And so then, you know, it took me, God, 2 or 3 years to have the guts to actually start posting. But now what I found, now I've gone through the menopause, you know, like I've said, my hormones seem so much more regulated, and I'm just content and happy now. And yeah, I just, you know, there's a lot of ladies, you know, and you're sort of all saying, you know, that you're so, you know, low and depressed. And that I think that there are certain seasons in our lives where we do feel low and depressed. But, you know, we've got to sort of shake ourselves out of it. You know, you've got to say, no, I am not. I have got to keep going. I cannot be defeated. And, you know, keep going. And I started doing these videos. And the best thing about doing these videos is like now, and I've said before, so when I finish this video today, throughout the day today, I'm going to be thinking, what am I going to wear tomorrow? You know, what am I going to say? How am I going to inspire all of you? What can I do to make you laugh and make you smile? And, you know, what can I do to support you? And so throughout my day, so if negative thoughts come in my head now, I'm like, hang on a minute, I haven't got time for you. I've got to be thinking about what I'm saying tomorrow. And so my thoughts are full of, you know, positive, you know, uplifting thoughts. And I mean, you know, right, you know, you might not be posting videos, but, you know, that's really helped me. And it's looking forward to the future and looking, you know, your future self, making your future self be proud of you. And, you know, you might be in a hole right now, but think of, you know, how you can make your future self proud of you and your grandchildren and your children in your future, you know, how you can make them proud of you. So yeah, I hope that's helped. And on that note, listen, be bold, be brave, be beautiful, all my dearest love, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye.